Hi, beauties. Let's see what messages are here today for all of you. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. Okay. Queen of Wands is very beautiful, confident energy. Let's see what else we have. Show me for my collective for the new year. What messages are here? Okay. Seven of Wands. This is about being in a position of, defending yourself, defending your territory. Maybe a lot of things that have been coming up for you, you've had to deal with. Some of you felt that you've been put in a corner and you're being, there's some sort of attack. You feel attacked in some way. But look, these are the cards that fell out with it. You've got Temperance. So you're going to find such a strong balance. You're going to find such a strong equilibrium within yourself that you are in this pose. You see, even on one leg, you are balanced and you're at peace. What this tells me is that you found a way to find the core of your being, the strength, the grounding force within you, that no wave, no storm, nothing can shake you. Nobody's words, nobody's attacks, nobody's thoughts, nothing external can move you, is what I'm seeing. So you are firm, you are standing firm, and feel that grounding, feel the whole energy of this earth, of this divine source, keeping you pulled down and strong and firm in whatever it is that you're doing. You are unshakable, okay? Nothing can move you. You are as strong as a mountain. That's the core of your divine strength. It is so powerful. It is so unshakable. I keep getting that. So don't allow it. Know and feel the core of your being. So I am seeing you doing that. I'm seeing you going from whatever this is. If you felt you've been attacked, or you felt like you've been put in a corner, a lot of obstacles coming your way, or you feel like your territory is being encroached upon, or your own personal space or your personal being, here you are finding that balance within you with Temperance. Okay, you have the Queen of Wands as well. The Queen of Wands is the very first card. You see, I love this because you see the dragon behind her. There's so much power there. There's a grace. When you are graceful, when you have that divine strength inside of you, no matter what anybody says or does, the dragon within you, the gentle dragon, which is also powerful, but doesn't need to exert its power because that power is already there. You don't need to prove it to anybody. You don't need to explain it to anybody. You don't need, if somebody is coming at you or wants to be better than you or bigger than you, you're a dragon. It's like if somebody's small mentality, like a small mouse, comes and starts yelling at the dragon's just going to look at it with a lot of love and compassion. And I don't mean anyone's bigger or smaller. I mean people's small mentality, right? So everyone has the power to rise to the dragon. Everyone can rise to the power of the dragon. But when we or anyone else within in our environment has the petty mentality, when you are the dragon, you don't need to speak because it's evident already. It is evident already. So when that happens to you, just find that dragon within you and know that you are bigger, so much bigger than anyone's pettiness or any nonsense that comes your way, that you can just watch it. You can just watch it and you don't need to say a word, okay? So you're not doing it from a place of victim mentality, from, oh, I'm being attacked and how dare they do this to me, or how dare they say this to me, how dare they behave like this with me. You're doing it from the mentality of, I am the dragon. I am the dragon, and help them to rise to the dragon state. Help them to transform from that little, petty. Not that I love all creatures. I'm just giving you a metaphor and an analogy, like from the mouse mentality, squeaking. Help them to transform. You see, she has a wand, so you have the power to transform other people as well. I'm not saying people are going to change easily. I'm not saying they're going to, and even if they don't, you are the dragon, but you have a wand here. You see, you have the capability to transform the mouse into the dragon as well. So you lift people up to your level rather than you can't go from the dragon to the mouse. You're already the dragon. So instead of, becoming petty and forgetting your own innate power and strength, you need to rise in your own strength and power, know who you are, and have compassion for their mousiness or their pettiness or their whatever ignorance that they are displaying at that moment. And the more you do that, the better your own life becomes and the better other people's lives become, because you're not constantly in a state of conflict with the pettiness of the ego. The ego just wants to be right. The ego wants to squeak all the time and bring you down. No, you're the dragon. Okay, this is a message coming straight through for someone here. All right, and I know all of us deal with situations like this. So this is what it's about: finding your balance, your power, and no matter what comes at you, when you take this pose. And what is namaste? You see, she's doing namaste. You know what namaste means? It means I acknowledge the divine in you. And I acknowledge the divine in me. Before I acknowledge the physicality or the personality, I acknowledge that one beautiful divine place within both of us. And whatever appears is an illusion. What the truth is that we are, we are divine. And that is the core of our beings, no matter how much it seems to the contrary. And if you want to heal relationships, if you want to heal the way you interact with people in your life, or whatever the circumstance is, claim the divinity in it. Claim the truth, no matter how much it appears to be the other way. Okay, then you have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is such fantastic, energy, because it's about being so grounded within yourself. Again, this is king mentality. Does a king need to prove that they're a king? No, they're a king. And it's evident and it's there. So you are the king. And if you're the king, you can be gracious. You can be magnanimous. You can be bigger than anything. All right. And you're relaxed in it. You're just relaxed in that state. So that's what I'm seeing. You're rising to a state of being the king, being the ruler, being the one in charge, not just of physical things. This is of who you are. And do not hand that over to anybody else. Why are we handing over our own sense of self to other people when they don't know themselves at all? You know, everyone's learning. Everyone's learning. And also with the King of Pentacles, I see a lot of stability in your lives, monetarily, financially, and internally. It is about this. When you can be this, when you can do this, then you can, that is a true leader. A true leader is one who can handle and manage all kinds of things that come towards it. And that's also what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing, are you going to step up here, or are you going to stay in the small mentality of, the squeakiness of the ego, where when you are attacked, you attack back? Or are you going to be the Queen of Wands? Are you going to be the King of Pentacles, who are already powerful beings? They don't need to prove themselves, and they don't need to fight with the mouse. They don't need to fight with the mouse. Okay. So it's asking you, are you going to find that equanimous place within yourself where you're unshakable, unmovable, no matter what comes your way? Are you going to acknowledge the divine within yourself and the circumstances or people that you're in, no matter how it seems? Or are you going to go back to old patterns? It is your choice. It is your choice. And the ego will make you feel like you're making the worst decision of your life when you don't retaliate. The ego will be like, stand up for yourself, say something, do something. And this doesn't mean you need to be a doormat. Okay, they're two very different things. There are times in life where you need to rise and you need to speak up, but you don't speak up from a place of anger, hatred, like feeling like you've been, how do I say this? Not from a place of you did this to me. You do it from a place of this is who I am and respect my boundaries. This is who I am. I am talking to you in strength and power and with compassion and love. Please don't cross the line. You see, there's a difference between the two. All right. This is such a powerful message. It's coming straight through for all of us, for me too, because I have dealt with situations like this. And at that time when you're quiet and you don't say anything, you feel like you're writhing inside. That ego wants to speak up and say, how dare you do this? How dare you talk like this? How dare you behave like this? It's not about you. It's not about you. It's about them. And if you have to deal with it, if they're family members or they're people you can't avoid or anybody like that, or it's a situation where you're in a school, or you're in a job, or you're whatever is not avoidable, right? Sometimes we're in situations where we can't avoid it. We can't just walk away and say, okay, I don't need to have you in my life anymore. There's so many things that are involved. You can't just and you want that relationship, or you want these situations in your life, but you want to have them with love and without conflict. That is when you have to handle your egos. Need to be right. When you become the dragon, you no longer need to be the mouse. Okay, so and you can do it with grace and love. Not easy, no, because your ego wants to be right and wants to fight and wants to because that's our self-protection what's the word, tool that we have within us. It's been developing for many, many centuries. And we have to manage and handle that. Let's see what else we have. That is such a brilliant message. I just love this message. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Divine Love. Thank you, Universe, for your beautiful insights. Let's see what else we have here. The Hermit. Look at that. Go within. Take a moment. Meditate. Close your eyes. Surrender. Let go. Let go of the pain. Let go of the anger. Let go of the resentment. Let go of all those things and find your truth. Find your own center. I keep getting that. And find your own being. Feel your own presence. And cleanse your space and your energy. This fire is very cleansing, you see? There, she's sitting in front of a bonfire. Cleanse your energy. However you do that. You can listen to peaceful music, which helps you, listen to certain frequencies. They help you to cleanse your energy. You can do a ritual. You can, light a little candle, and you can just pray on it and let the light burn away the darkness, whatever that darkness is for you. And there's so many ways to cleanse your energy. Cleanse your energy, okay, and release all that. And remember, everything is passing. It's fleeting. Like the smoke, let it just drift away. Let it drift away from your energy. Let it drift away from your life. You don't need to hold on to it. You don't need to engage with it. Like I keep saying, I heard this one person say that if you don't want that energy, or you don't want that in your life, disengage. When I've recently caught myself, I was about to engage in something that I was upsetting me, and I told myself, why are you engaging? You don't want this energy, so don't perpetuate it. Disengage right now. Okay, so so just disengage from the things you don't want to attract into your life. And I don't mean like stop having relationships with the people. Disengage in that behavior. Disengage with that thing that you don't appreciate or like. So that, like, people, in psychology, we learn that you can condemn the act, you can condemn the behavior, but don't condemn the entire person. You don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? The parts of them that aren't good, you look at it and you can disengage with that part, but you don't have to disengage with all of the person. If you really love these people, you want to have a relationship with them, then think of it like that. Okay, let's see one more card, and I'm going to end this reading. All of you beautiful people, I love you all and I bless you all, and may your internal journey of peace and of love for yourself and everything around you grow exponentially, because that is true wealth. That is the greatest wealth you can have. Peace and love. The King of Swords, okay? The King of Swords, a lot of clarity, a lot of precision in your life that's coming in. It's saying, make lists, write down the things that you want to do, become clear about what you want for your future, and execute it, okay? And one more card. Oh. And you've got the Moon. The Moon, I love that witch flying past the moon. So, and you see how the the panther, the cat is looking at their own reflection in the water, and they see a panther. So that's about having the vision of growth in your life. What are you seeing in the mirror as you look? Who are you becoming? Even though in physicality, that's a cat there, when it looks at its reflection, it sees who it truly is. So look at yourself. No matter what you're like right now, have a vision for who you are inside. That's the inner sight that this cat is looking at, is the magical being that it is within. So I want you to look at yourself and see who you are, that inner sight, and walk that path, my darlings. Walk towards your greatest self. And, we can always just stay the cat, but who wants to do that? You're here to reach your highest potential. You're here to be the best version of yourself, and let that magic grow within you. The more that magic, that love, that peace grows within you, the more you come, face to face with your true identity, the more you come face to face with who you truly are. And that is when you meet with your destiny. All right, my darlings. So take care of yourselves and rise. Lots of love. See you again soon.